Hey there, guys. So, I didn't actually want to do this game, but I am sick as hell. My cold has gotten worse. My fever has spiked, and I've got one hell of a sinus infection. So I just don't have the energy at the moment for something like Danganronpa or Resident Evil 2 or even Dragon Age. So I figured I'm gonna do this, break it up into the days like I did with the previous ones with Kate's Root, and I will publish it over the next coming 2 days. Because then I can do 2 episodes a day for everyone, just so that I can take some time to actually rest and not just leave everything hanging. But holy shit. Sorry if I'm clearing my throat a lot, but oh man, I did not expect I would get this sick. I was like on my way to get better, then I had this horrible nosebleed yesterday. Man, you guys don't need to know the details. Let's just say I got sicker. I do have my cup of medicine here in front of me, so I'll be drinking on that while I'm playing. So guys, we are continuing with the romancing of the ladies, and we're 3 for 3 so far, so we only have Miss Marsh left over here. So let's do this. Let's see what happens, you know? I think I said this, the previous person I was, or it was Victoria's route? I can't remember. I feel like I'm calling them a Pokemon by saying, are you sure you want to choose this person? Yes, I do choose this person. It's so fucking weird. I pick my camera up off my desk and make my way over to Kate, who's still looking at me. I'm so excited for you, Max. This contest was made for you. I wish I could feel the same way. I'm already nervous. You'll do fine. We smile at one another for a moment and I fidget. I wonder if it'd be okay to ask Kate. If my intuition is right, something else has been on her mind lately. Oh yeah! She was kinda quiet and everything in the first episode of the racial route. I should let her know that it's okay if she doesn't want to enter the contest, or be my partner for that matter. So I was wondering if maybe you'd like to be my partner for the contest. You definitely don't have to, but I thought it might be fun to finally get to work together. You've got a great artistic eye, and Kate's not saying much. She's got her hands folded together, and she's looking down at them. I decide to shut my big fat mouth. Finally she speaks quietly. I'd like that very much. Oh, Kate, I'm really happy to hear that, but you don't have to. I know you have lots of work to do usually, with your art classes and being Mixed Dog's assistant on your club. Kate suddenly laughs high and sweet. Intriguing way of laughing. Max, I always have time for you. As long as you're totally serial. I know you have a lot on your plate. That whole sentence is so food oriented. I'm like, food. Nah, I just want more food. God damn it, game. Completely, I'm flattered you asked. We're interrupted by Mixed Dog trailing back to the front of the classroom and clearing their throats. Alright. I've got to get into today's lecture. If you haven't picked a partner yet, then be sure that you do before your class lets out. I settle back into my seat as the lesson begins, but I can barely focus. All I can think about is the contest. When class lets out, it feels like hours later and I leap out of my seat. Kate is still seated by the time I cross over to her desk. She's drawing in her sketchbook again, her pencil making a faint path over the page. Hey Kate. Hey Max. She greets me without looking up at first, but then she sets her pencil down and starts tucking her sketchbook away. If you're sure you want to work together for the contest, we should let Mixed Dog know. I'm sure that I'm sure. Wow. Now that is being super chivalrous. I pick Kate's book bag up off the floor for her as she pushes her chair out and stands. She gives me a grateful smile. Thank you, Max, I'll take it. She reaches out for her bag. Her shoulders seem to slump slightly beneath its weight. Or maybe I'm just imagining things. I follow Kate towards the front of the classroom, and we give Mixed Dog our names for the contest registration sheet. And after that's done, Kate turns to me. I want to contribute as much as I can to this, even if I'm not much of a photographer. Don't sell yourself short. Your work is really strong. I'm more of an illustrative artist. But to be able to draw professionally, you have to teach yourself about scale and perspective and proportions, right? All that stuff applies to photography too. I guess I never thought about it that way. Sometimes I sketch my journal. I've learned lots about how much photography has in common with drawing just by doodling. I'd love to see your sketches sometime. I bet they're wonderful. They're really not that great, I swear. Now it's my turn to reassure you, isn't it? You got me there. Okay, I'll show you. Kate smiles, her eyes sparkling. We can save that for a later date. For now, we've got the contest. Right, do you want to meet tomorrow morning to do some planning? Like for where we're going to take this photo? I was just about to ask you the same thing. Well, how about the 2 whales? I'm never not in the mood for a good breakfast. Same, so it's settled. I've got to catch my next class, but I'll message you later to set up a time. Sounds good. I pause, hesitating as I look at Kate's tired face. Thanks for partnering with me, Kate. Take care, okay? I will, Max. I'll see you tomorrow. Kate's chin dips towards her chest as she leaves the classroom. I hope she's alright. She's as warm as ever, but I can't help but feel that something is off. I hope I'm wrong, but maybe this contest will help her take her mind off of whatever it is. It's about 10 in the morning by the time I get to the diner the next day. There's still a decent crowd, even though it's a little before the lunch rush. Mostly the usual suspects enjoying a late breakfast, trucker, cops, and a few students like me. Joyce keeps a watchful eye over these particular patrons. My brain is so confused. She smiles at me, however, and I wave at her. There's no shortage of seats, so I idle by the door for a moment. Yesterday, Kate and I agreed to meet here so that we could discuss locations for the contest photo. I was a little hesitant to ask for her help at first. Kate seems to have a lot on her mind lately. She's been more shy than usual, rarely emerging from her dorm room except to go to class. What, so she doesn't go to the bathroom either? I'm not sure what's going on, but I don't want to give her more stress than she already has. But seeing her face light up reassured me that I had made the right choice in asking her. Maybe this will help get her mind off whatever's bothering her. Or at least make her laugh when I make an ass of myself entering a shitty photo. Speak of the devil, or angel in this case, Kate enters the diner, and I just have her mental image of her with wings and a halo. She looks a little bewildered, but she smiles when she sees me beckoning her to stand next to me. Hi, Kate. Hi, Max. Sorry if I kept you waiting. I've actually never been here before, so I had to look up the bus schedule before I left. She may have kept me waiting for all of 3 minutes, if that. It's not the first time I've had to wait for someone. Take Chloe, for example. Don't get me wrong, she's my best friend, but... girl can't keep an appointment to save her life. Kate, on the other hand, is almost painfully considerate, always putting other people first. I guess that's what makes me want to look out for her. The thought of someone as sweet as Kate losing her reasons to smile seems wrong. No worries, is the booth okay? I gesture to one in the corner near the old jukebox. Kate nods and we both make our way over to it, sitting on opposite sides. Wow, does it always smell so good in here? She looks like she's literally in heaven from the smell of the delish breakfast food being prepared. Guys, seriously, you're talking about food. I'm like, yeah, I know I had my dinner, but don't talk about food, because even when your stomach is full, you get all the mental images of food, and it's like, yeah, you want more, even though you're full. Or at least that's what it's like for me. I can't help but smile as I reply. Yes, Joyce is an amazing cook. She'll take good care of you. A waitress shows up to take our drink orders, coffee for me and tea for Kate. She may be an early bird, but I need my caffeine fix. When the waitress comes back, I order my usual stack of pancakes, and Kate orders the same thing, apparently trusting my judgment. When Kate takes a sip of her tea, she practically melts into the cushion behind her, like she's truly relaxing for the first time in a while. Hey! Wow, that has to be really good tea for you to have that facial expression. I notice the shadows under her eyes for the first time since we sat down, and feel a pang of uneasiness in my stomach. She looks really tired. I can't help but wonder how she's doing. Should I say something about it? God damn it. God damn it, game. Okay. Are you feeling okay? No offense, but you look a little worn down. She seems surprised that I ask, but recovers almost immediately. I'm fine, just a little stressed out with, life in general. I'm still not sure she's telling me everything, but I better not push her for now. She probably has her reasons. I hear that, but listen, if you need to talk about anything, I'm here, okay? I get another genuine smile out of her as she sips her tea again, the warmth of it putting some color back in her cheeks. That was such a downer expression, like, that just looks... wow, so down. Thanks, Max. I really do appreciate it. Our food arrives and I immediately dig in, not realizing how hungry I'd been until Joyce's famous pancakes were right under my nose. Looks like someone's hungry. I look from the half-eaten meal on my plate to Kate's, hardly touched in comparison. I can hear my mom chiding me in the back of my head, but the grin on Kate's face tells me that she hardly minds. It's warm and glowing and makes me smile right back at her like a huge dork. Wow, this is kind of sweet off the bat. Kate seems to have that effect on me. More than I thought, apparently. Kate just laughs. I don't blame you. These are better than anything I've had in the Blackwell cafeteria. Make sure you pass that on to Joyce. I will if I see her before we leave, but she probably hears that kind of thing all the time. Since when did you start blushing? I shouldn't bother her. I reach across the table and nudge her hand gently with my own. Ooh, already starting. You're never a bother, Kate, you gotta believe that. She looks at her hand, then back up to me, grinning again. I'll try, Max. She smiles so much when we're alone together. Kate doesn't open up to a lot of people, preferring to keep to herself most of the time. Guys, I'm running out of oxygen so fast here because I can't breathe through my nose. So it's like I'm a mouth breather trying to read as well. Oh my god, it's not working so well. But I'm trying, because I kind of want to finish this. I want to see how far this goes. I get a feeling this is going to be almost sweeter than the Chloe route, but maybe just at least longer than that. I'm one of the lucky ones that get to see the other side of Kate. Her chatty, bubbly side. It makes me feel awesome. After I finish inhaling my breakfast and Kate goes about eating hers, I decide to bring up the contest entry. Alright, we don't have a lot of time, so we need to think of a game plan. Kate looks up from where she's been twirling her fork in the remnants of her pancakes, giving me her full attention instead. Right, what did you have in mind? The location of the photo is going to be really important, so let's focus on that first. Do you have any... I stop, suddenly very aware of Kate's eyes on me. Not focusing on my words, but on me in particular. What, do I have something on my face? Kate laughs, breaking the tension in an instant. Yes, actually, you've got a bit of... here. She leans over the table between us and gently wipes the corner of my mouth with a napkin. Such a mom thing to do. But unfortunately, I bet it's not very motherly intentions. She does it so naturally and gently that I barely have time to register what's happening. Before I can react, she's seated again. There, that's better. Thanks. I touch the side of my mouth where Kate's hand had ghosted, feeling a slight heat in my cheeks. It felt really nice to get her attention. Oh my goodness me. Alright, Max, focus. The contest, remember? See, that's why I picked you to be my partner, Kate. I'd be all over the place without you. Yeah, about that. Oh boy. I get the feeling she doesn't have a lot of confidence in herself. Kate fingers her cross necklace self-consciously, like there's something on her mind. That is a weird sentence in itself, with my perverted mind. Okay. What's up? Kate shrugs, looking away. Are you worried about the contest? It's not that. Her eyes snap back to mine. I'm not worried about you handling the contest, Max. I'm just not sure why you picked me to help you. What do you mean? I haven't been feeling myself lately. What if I slow you down or mess you up? I just don't think I'm as talented as you. If I screwed up your chances of winning, I'd feel awful. Wow, she's really beating herself up over this. God damn, woman, you know like some people that I know, you're like some of them, and every time they beat themselves up, I'm like, I just want to kick you on your ass and give you a hug at the same time. Kate, maybe you should pick someone else to help you instead of me. I won't have any hard feelings, I promise. Well, it's a good thing she doesn't know that we already picked 3 other people before her, right? I mean, that's great. It's great that she doesn't know that. There's no one when anyone else to help me besides Kate. What could I say to reassure her? God damn it. Yeah, let's go with that one. I shake my head. Sorry, that's not gonna happen. But I picked you to help me because I thought we'd make a great team. I know how to set up a nice shot, sure, but I have trouble bringing it to life. I've seen your art for those little children's comics you make. They're so vibrant. There's so much emotion in your work, it's incredible. Kate looks shocked, looking down again. Oh, Max, you are way too nice. I'm serious, Kate. You're an amazing artist, just the kind of person I want working with me. So don't worry, okay? With you on my team, I know our entry is gonna be great. I'm not a motivational speaker, but Kate actually looks hopeful after I say that. Okay, you're right. Go Team Max. I put my hand over hers and smile. Oh my goodness me. You mean Team Max and Kate? We finish our drinks and get ready to exit the diner. According to my phone, it's only been an hour since we sat down to breakfast, so there's still plenty of time left in the day. Where to now, Max? Do you have any ideas for a location? I don't know. Thing is, I feel like with Kate, it's not really gonna matter which one I take. It might not be such a bad thing like it was with Victoria. Oh my god, where that woman had a bee in her bonnet if you didn't assert your dominance. Oh, follow me, Max. Wow, that was quick. After 2 wells, we boarded the bus out of town, where it pulled to a stop in front of a large white building. The hospital. I glanced around as we entered, taking in the atmosphere. Oh, this looks kinda cute. Children's hospital. Or the children's ward. It's kinda cool. Just very fucking bright, my eyes. I'm blind. It was nothing special on the inside. White walls, shining linoleum floors, people in scrubs darting in and out of patient rooms. Just an ordinary hospital. If it weren't for the television in the waiting room, or the hushed voice of the receptionist taking calls at the front desk, the whole place would be eerily quiet. I look over at Kate, envious of her calm. Hospitals give me the creeps. What could possibly be worthy of a photo contest entry in a place like this? Kate leads the way, skipping the receptionist and heading straight to the elevator. She presses the button to go up, and we wait for the elevator to descend. So, hospital, huh? Unlike Kate, who actually looks very sure of herself here, I'm a little skeptical. I know what you're thinking, but, well, just trust me. It'll make sense once you see where we're going. She must be able to sense my unease, because after a pause, she turns to look at me. You do trust me, right, Max? Come on, game. Seriously, why are you throwing me with choices when my brain doesn't want to work? Of course. No question. Kate's never steered me wrong before. Yes, of course I trust you. I'm just a little nervous. I haven't been to a hospital since... Okay, you're gonna laugh, but when I was little, I chewed the eye off my teddy bear and swallowed it. Kate's concern instantly melts away as she smiles. That is so cute. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. You must have been so scared. I just remember, like, doctors in white coats looming over me. Freaky. I shivered a little at the memory. To this day, I still can't watch medical dramas without getting creeped out. Before my mind can stray to any dark places, I feel fingers brushing gently against mine, making my heart skip slightly. Oh my goodness me! All the baby gay feelings are... Wow, they're in full force in this one. Oh my goodness. No doctor will get you this time, don't worry. Her voice, gentle and reassuring, makes me slightly less anxious. The elevator arrives and we step inside. Kate presses the 4 button almost immediately, like she's done this countless times before. That was a rather loud ding. The doors open and Kate gently beckons me forward with a nod of her head. I'm sorry if I'm taking a little long between pauses sometimes because I'm taking a sip of my medicine and I'm supposed to drink it while it's hot. She's buzzing with energy, looking around the wing in excitement. It's actually really adorable. Looking around, I don't blame her. Colors are splashed along the walls, completely contrasting the blank ones of the floor below. The main area is filled with plush chairs and beanbags, and there's a small table with chairs in the corner, littered with toys and coloring books. Children's wing? After scoping out the area, she turns back to me with a grin. Looks like no one's around. Should we surprise them? She points to one of the rooms down a corridor. I shake my head. You go first, I'll wait out here. I've never been that good around kids. Not like Kate, she's a natural mothering type. Kate bumps my shoulder slightly with her own as she walks past me to stand outside one of the rooms. They don't bite, you know. She flashes a mischievous grin and darts into the patient's room before I can retort. I don't mind. It's so nice having Kate in good spirits again. A moment later, I hear her talking in a soft voice. Then a shriek of absolute delight. Doesn't take long for the other kids to catch on. Small crowd gathering outside the room Kate is in. They ambush her as she leaves the room, gathering around her legs and all babbling at her excitedly. Kate is all smiles, and her usual shyness is gone completely as she listens and responds to each of the kids. A few of them turn towards me and I freeze. Kate smiles in my direction and looks down at the kids. Yeah, don't worry Max, you and I are on the same page. That's my friend Max. She takes the prettiest pictures with her camera. I flush and shake my head. I don't know about that. I can't meet Kate's kind green eyes right now, so mine dart around the room instead. You aren't really making eye contact at the moment, you know her eyes are closed. There's a stack of coloring book pages on the little table, all filled in with crayon. Looks like I might have competition from these guys anyway. This seems to distract the attention of me as the kids eagerly drag Kate toward the table, wanting to show off their work. I hang back, sinking into one of the beanbag chairs to watch them some more, amazed at Kate's ability to handle them so well. Caring, patient, and attentive. She really knows how to listen to each one of them individually. The kids eventually get caught up in drawing more pictures, and Kate sings down next to me. It's a big beanbag, so I move over to make room for her. Sharing a beanbag? You guys are moving fast, you know? You don't share a beanbag until at least the second date. They're sweet, don't you think? I thought they'd give us some inspiration for a nice photo. I think so too. These kids are so innocent and sweet. It's a nice break from how harsh the world can be. A perfect subject for a photo. Kate looks happy at my approval. They're the sweetest kids I know. I think letting them be the stars of your photo is going to mean a lot to them. Makes them feel important, you know? I nod sympathetically. They're really young. It must be tough being away from their parents. After a beat, Kate says something else softly, looking at her hands instead of me. It means a lot to me, for sure. Kate's voice is full of sincerity and gratitude. God damn it. You know, since she cares about the kids so much, let's... I shrug. You can thank the kids, honestly, for being so adorable. Kate smiles. Aren't they? I owe them a lot, actually. Being around them makes me so happy. That's good to hear. Maybe that's why she's been so upset lately. Not enough time to visit these little tykes. Never makes sense. Being around them ought to make her feel better. Definitely. They really love you too. It's so cute. Looks like I made Kate blush this time. Looks like you got some sunburn there instead of a blush, you know? I know, some of them don't get a lot of attention. Their parents are either rich and leave all their kids' care up to the nurses, or so busy working to provide for the rest of their families that they can't make it out here in person. So I try to keep them occupied. That's actually... damn, woman. Mother Teresa, step aside. Kate, that's so awesome. You're like their cool big sister. Kate raises an eyebrow. Cool kids spend their time volunteering on weekends? I'm not sure some of our classmates would agree with you. I rolled my eyes just thinking about the cool kids at Blackwell. Jocks and narcissists that like to tear people down. Art school comes with its snobs, unfortunately. Definitely. Volunteering is totally punk rock, as Chloe would say. You really think so? There's a noticeable change in Kate's tone of voice. Quiet and despondent as she turns her attention to the kids instead of me. Kate? Something's definitely bothering her. I sense it back at the diner, but it feels even stronger now. We don't speak for a moment. I reach out to touch her shoulder gently, causing her to jump a little. I'm sorry, I zoned out. Kate, whatever's going on, I want to help. Kate sighs, looking at her hands. I don't know if you can. Let me try at least. I know I don't always have the best ideas, but I don't like to see you hurting. Wow. That's honest. This brings her attention back to me. I smile encouragingly. You trust me, don't you? I don't expect her to agree so quickly, but she does. I do trust you, Max. Okay. I've been dealing with some really mean people recently. Bullies? God, that's the one thing I don't miss about school. What? Who? Who would even be mean to Kate? It started with the Bible study I tried to start at Blackwell. I was just trying to make a safe space for discussion, but some kids didn't like it. First, someone wrote curse words on my room slate. Then Hayden and his friends started whispering about me in the halls. And then somebody made some awful drawings of me. She doesn't explain further, and I don't want to make her. I'm already plenty furious. I don't get very angry this often, but when it comes to Kate, so chivalrous. I feel like I have to protect her. Especially now, when she's getting ganged up on for no reason. Kate, I'm so sorry, I had no idea. Better that you didn't. I'm probably just being too sensitive. Hold on, girl. Any form of bullying, there's no such thing as being too sensitive. Bullying is bullying. I mean, fuck that noise. If you feel like you have to break someone down to feel better about yourself, then you need to take a step back and look at why you feel that way. No, you're not. Nobody deserves to be treated like that. Especially not Kate. Poor thing. Kate shrugs. Maybe, but what can I do about it? I'm not strong like you, Max. I already actually know what I'm gonna tell her, because this is exactly what I did in school. I fucking kicked my bullies in primary school, and so detention started being a thing. Then I was like, yeah, okay, fine, I'll just ignore the bastards. But in this case, it's like, yeah, you can't let them walk all over you like that. If you don't stand up for yourself, they're just going to keep going after you. That is not okay, so you've got to tell them to step off before it gets worse. Kate considers this, looking a little intimidated at the notion. She's a really nice person, so I can kind of understand why she feels that way. I know I should, but I just... You don't think you're strong enough, I know. But you're so kind to me and these kids, and even the people who aren't nice to you. That makes you stronger than they could ever hope to be, which is a fair point. That's so nice of you to say, Max. I just don't know if I believe it. I shake my head. You got this, Kate. I have faith in you. Kate nods. You always have, so I'll try to do it for you. Do it for yourself first. That's the most important thing. cat actually beams at this and I get that warm, awesome feeling in my chest. You're a blessing, Max. Wow, this is really, like, super, super sweet. It's not like the Chloe path. You know what, actually, I've really got some opinions about this path, which I'll, again, like with the Chloe route and all the others, I'll have a short discussion about it at the last episode. But yeah. Kate gets to her feet and takes a glance at the clock. I'm a little tired now that I got that off my chest. Would you mind heading back to Blackwell now? After I say goodbye to the kids, of course? Sure, whenever you're ready. Watching her light up as she talks to the kids again eases my worries. I just hope my advice helped her. Okay, guys, you know the drill. 1 episode per day. And I'm gonna open up the journal, and yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll start from here. Again, I apologize for me clearing my throat or sniffling. Hopefully, next videos that go up for Danganronpa, Dragon Age, and Resident Evil 2, you won't have to hear me sniffle again. I'll hopefully be better because I'm going to spend these next 2 days just getting well because I'm so over this at the moment. But guys, thank you for watching. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful time with this because I really am enjoying this. Actually, this path so far, along with the Rachel one, for the beginning, feel so much better for me. Sorry, let me just go back. I feel like I spent a little time on this. This path feels like the Rachel one did for me in the beginning. It felt really natural. It wasn't actually that hard to get a read on which options I should choose with her, and I had a lot of fun choosing them. It is kind of unexpectedly sweet though, so I did not expect that. It was interesting, it's different. And I like that. It's really nice. So guys, share, like, subscribe, give the notification bell a tickle, a hug, give it some love. Just do something to it because the poor thing is lonely, guys. Come on. And as before, you'll find my Twitter, my Discord in the link down below, as well as a download link for this game so that you can download it and play it for yourself. Why do I say you have to play it for yourself even though I'm doing all of these routes? There's multiple endings. It's not just these 4 endings that you're gonna see here. I'm just not gonna do all of them. There are different routes, there are different things that you can do. It's got a gallery that I will show you guys at the end. If I remember. I'm a little scatterbrained at the moment. There's things that you can do like afterwards. That's pretty cool, that's pretty interesting. You can go check out. There's a gallery that will show you backgrounds and stuff, so you can open up some things that's still like locked. So please go and play it for yourself. You'll have fun. You'll enjoy it, I promise. So guys, until the next episode, I'll see you later.